welcome to my channel. It's inspired by me, Miasia, otherwise known as Me or Mimi. So today I am here to give you guys just a small update on my, I wanted to do a 6-month update, but I dragged it too long. So I'm 28 weeks. I hit 28 weeks on Monday. It is now Wednesday. So I wanted to give you guys basically a 7-month update on my pregnancy and how it's been so far, and like the small complications that I've been through and what to look forward to if you're expecting your first child and things like that. So like I said today, this week I am 28 weeks, which is 7 months. I just hit my 3rd trimester. I found out I was pregnant when I was 6 weeks. I found out I was pregnant when I was 6 weeks. I didn't tell everyone till I was 12 weeks. So far, baby is healthy. Heart rate is good. Heart rate always stayed at a steady like 150. It's always between 150 and 156. So heart rate is always steady and good. Baby is 3 pounds, which is a little bigger than, I guess, like a couple inches bigger than normal. Babies around this time is usually like, I think she said like 2.5 pounds. I'm just a ½ pound bigger. She said I was like a week ahead as far as I'm a week ahead as far as the baby weight, but my due date will stay the same, which is November the 23rd, 2020. So far, like during my first trimester, which was month 1 through 3, it was pretty normal for me. Only problems that I had was I had high blood pressure and I had really bad headaches, which I still have sometimes right now, but they don't bother me as much as they did in the beginning. So I did have high blood pressure, headaches. I had no morning sickness, no vomiting, no bloating. I did have sore breast tenderness, but that all comes along with the pregnancy. As far as the first trimester. Now, as far as the second trimester, during month 4 and 6, I had small complications. You could say like month 4, I did have bleeding, and I didn't have clotting, but I had bleeding. And then month 6, which I just had like a week or 2 ago, month 6, I had bleeding and clotting. But I went to the emergency room. They said that baby was fine. He's healthy. They couldn't figure out why it was happening. They thought I was going to preterm labor at first. They thought that my water had broke, but they did all these tests. They ran all these tests, checked baby heart rate. Everything came back normal, so it wasn't bad. I was there for 3 days. They sent me home. My OB came. She took me off work because I work at a plant, like I was saying, and I lift heavy metal. Like I lift a lot. So she just gave me a few restrictions. She don't want me lifting. She don't want me, she said no lifting, no exercising, no, what else did she say? I think she said no sex, no lifting, no exercising, no sex. And she told me I can go on about my daily life. Just she wanted me to avoid those things, but which is fine because I barely do any of those things anyway. So yeah, month 4 was pretty, like I had some bleeding. I did have high blood pressure once, but it's like when they get me to the back, it seemed to have, every time I get to the back, my blood pressure seemed to go back to normal. So that was month 4. Month 5. Now, as far as month 5, I got the anatomy scan. The anatomy scan in month 5. They checked all the baby measurements, his heartbeat, and everything came back perfect. Like he's good. And that's when they did my gender. I didn't find out the gender until month 5 because of the virus. Now, by the virus going around, I didn't find out until month 5 because she didn't want me coming up there for unnecessary visits, so she just waited to add the gender into the anatomy scan, and that's when I found out Month 5, I also start to begin, like halfway through month 5, like 5.5 to 6 months, I began to feel baby move. I did begin to feel kicks and or hits or whatever he do in there. Like I did begin to feel kicks and things like that. I didn't actually start showing until I was like, before my gender reveal. My gender reveal was July 11th. That's when I noticed I was showing. Like my baby bump had came in. So far, like, I'm still not that big, but I do have a nice little bump where you can tell. I'll show you guys like towards the end of the video. But yeah, so I did begin to feel kicks and moving. I did have sharp pains. I forget what she called it. Like I had sharp pains shooting through my body, but she said that's just like, not through my body, but like through my stomach and my back and stuff like that. But she said that comes with it. That's just my uterus spreading open and things like that. I did another blood draw because like in the first trimester when I went, they did a blood draw to test me for everything, and then they did do, you know, you have to do a pap smear, and they do a urine sample every time that I go to the hospital. Every time I go to my doctor, she do a urine sample. Now I've been at 1 month. I've been at 1 visit per month since I found out. So lately I've been going 1 visit per month. Everything has been coming back good. She just let me know all the new things that I'm going to experience along the way. So I have one more 1 month visit, which is September 17th. That's my last 1 month visit. After that, I have to start going every 2 weeks, and it's just pushed farther because I had to reschedule my last one, so they had to push it back a week. So it was supposed to be before then, but unfortunately we were stuck there, like towards mid to end September. I did my glucose test. The first glucose test that I took, it did come back abnormal, so I have to take it again. That was the hour test. I had the orange flavored little glucose drink. So I actually go back tomorrow to do the 3-hour glucose test. I think it's a 3-hour. What I have to do is she sent me a diet in the mail because I guess I was eating a lot of like snacks. So she sent me a diet in the mail, and as far as the diet, I could only have, now I don't know if she said I can only have or I have to add it into my diet. She want me to do 1 cup of pasta, 4 slices of bread, 3 cups of milk, and drink water all day. And then she wants me to, it was one more thing, 2 fruit intakes a day. So I don't know if that's just all I can have, or I don't know if that's just added into my daily, food. So I did go buy fruit and pasta mix and stuff like that, because that's just something, I have to eat more fruit, because I was eating fruit, like when I was working, I've only been off work for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So when I was going to work, I did take my fruit to work. I made sure I took my lunch. But since I've been off work, I haven't had that much fruit and veggie intake because I just been getting more lazy and more lazy. And it's just like the farther I get along, I just get lazier. Like I just want to sleep. I'm sleeping. That's another thing with the second trimester. You're not really exhausted, but you just get a little lazier. Like you get a little exhausted, but like with the second trimester, mainly in the 6th month, I go to the bathroom literally like every 45 minutes to an hour. Like it's bad. Like I didn't know. Like before I was going to the bathroom a lot, but now I use the bathroom a lot. Like everything that I drink, it don't stay in my system. Like I keep having to urinate all throughout the day, which is very frustrating. What else happens? I don't get the headaches as much as I was. I only get it like if I had a mask. You know, we have to wear the mask. So if I had a mask on too long, I get headaches. So far as cravings, I haven't had any like real cravings just yet. Like I've craved, like once I wanted like Mexican food. I had Mexican food like the whole week. Like that's what I wanted. So it was Mexican Mexican food and Subway sandwiches for some reason. And I want a Subway, but so far I haven't had many cravings. So I guess some people get more than others, but as long as I eat, I'm happy. Like, as long as I eat, I'm good. I'm happy because I love to eat. So that's why when she put me on this diet, I'm just like, you can't expect a pregnant person to only eat that all day. But I tried it yesterday because it's only for 3 days. So I tried it yesterday, and yesterday when I tried it, you know, it actually worked. Like, only thing extra that I had was a bowl of cereal. Like, I bought some cereal, and then, like, I counted that as one of my milk intakes because I don't drink regular milk. I only drink almond milk. So I counted having my cereal as one of my milk intakes because I don't just drink milk by itself. Strawberry, yeah. Just regular milk, no. So I just drunk my milk, I ate my cereal, but as far as the 4 slices of bread, instead of just eating the bread alone, I made like a sandwich out of it. So I had, and I was like, it held me over, so it wasn't bad. Now, also in the 6 months, like I was telling you, I don't know if some people have been through this, but I have been having like clots, like blood clots. And with the blood clots, it scared me, so I go to the hospital every time because, like I said, this is my first child, so I don't know what's right, what's wrong, what's supposed to happen. So first thing I do, once I see one, I get up and I go to the hospital. And like I said, they said everything is normal, so we're gonna stick there. I go to the hospital, but I have been having clots. I have been having really weird cramping, but it's like they can't find anything wrong. My OB did tell me that she actually had someone who came in pregnant, and the girl, she actually had bleeding from her 18 weeks all the way up until she had her baby, and she said that her baby came out healthy, she was fine. So I'm just like, maybe this is just gonna happen like the rest of my pregnancy. If so, as long as the baby is fine, I'm fine. As far as prenatals, I've been taking my prenatals since my first doctor visit, which was like April 7th. So I've been taking prenatal since then. I take the 1 a day women's prenatal gummies. Now, as far as the gummies, as far as the prenatals, like I was told I had to be careful because I'm actually allergic to seafood. Like, I can't eat fish, crabs, lobster, none of that. So a lot of prenatals, if you're allergic to seafood, be careful and really read the pack because a lot of prenatals come with fish oils in it. And I had to be careful on which ones I chose. So I chose the 1 a day, once again, the 1 a day women's daily. So, which is not bad. It tastes weird, but they're not so bad. So also in the second trimester, which is closer to the end, which is between your second and third trimester, it also gets hard to sleep. Like, sleeping starts to become very hard to get or to do, or whatever you want to call it. Like, I toss and turn all night long. Like, and then as soon as I finally get to sleep, I gotta get up and use the bathroom. So be aware that in the second going into the third, it's hard to sleep. Like, I don't know if anybody else have this, but I have weird dreams. I have the weirdest dreams, and it wake me up and I'll be like, what the heck was that? But I have weird dreams. I do forget a lot, so I guess they call that pregnancy brain. I forget a lot of stuff. Like, you can tell me something and I just forget right then and there. So yeah, pregnancy brain is real, okay? It's real. That's about it. So now we're just going to wait and see what this third trimester is going to bring. I'll give you guys a nice little update on that because, like I said, I'm 28 weeks this week, which means I'm in my third trimester, which means I have 12 weeks to go. So I'm excited, but I'm scared because I never had a baby before. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't do pain. So the pain is the part that's going to get me. But yeah, so I have 12 weeks to go. Like I said, it's been a good pregnancy. So I don't really have anything bad to say. Like I said, no morning sickness, no anything. but wanted to show you guys my little bump because I probably just put it in the thumbnail, like my little bump in the ultrasound, because from the first ultrasound to the ultrasound that I got when I was in the emergency room, oh my God, baby, it's just getting so big, and I'm so excited, and I just can't wait to meet him. I do have videos coming for, as far as, I want you guys to see his room. I haven't really started it yet. I have to paint it and everything, so I'm just waiting on that. I'm gonna have a friend come over and help me with that, so stay tuned for that. Also, don't forget before this video is over to like, subscribe, share, comment, leave questions, and whatever anything you want to know, I'm here. Yeah, so thanks for watching. It's me getting off the couch.